For decades, we thought of Pennywise as a he. But the single strangest fact about the dancing clown is what it actually is. And believe me, the answer is unbelievably weird. For example, did you know its final, most terrifying form is a mother? Well, the bizarre truth, Pennywise was pregnant. This is where the story goes from terrifying to truly weird. In the climax of Stephen King's massive novel, The Adult Losers Club goes deep into the sewers beneath Derry for one last fight. And what they find there isn't Bob Gray. Deep in the dark, it reveals the closest thing to its true physical form that a human mind can handle without breaking: a monstrous spider. But that's not even the real shock. As they confront this horror, they realize something far more disturbing. The spider is carrying eggs. This doesn't mean it is biologically female. It's an alien being that reproduces asexually, and this mother form is just another terrifying shape it takes to achieve a goal: to spawn its evil and spread its terrifying hunger across our reality. This detail reframes everything. While Bill and Richie fight the wounded spider, Ben Hanscom has to destroy the nest. He desperately crushes every single egg, making sure none of its children can survive. Both the 1990 miniseries and It. Chapter 2 showed the giant spider, but they cut the pregnancy and the eggs, likely to streamline the finale for audiences. But it's the most terrifying part of the book's ending. The losers didn't just kill a monster, they narrowly prevented an apocalypse of its ravenous offspring. Cosmic opposite of another ancient being, a giant, benevolent turtle named Madarin, who is said to have vomited up our universe. Yup, even the good guy in this universe is pretty nasty. It consumes what Madarin creates. They are eternal enemies, creation and destruction. So when you strip away the clown suit, the shape-shifting, and even the spider, what's left? A godlike multiversal being of pure destructive energy. Why Pennywise's gender matters. Viewers in 2025 may ask if Pennywise's gender should even matter. In the literal sense, it shouldn't. The creature's power doesn't depend on any human category. But symbolically, it tells us something vital about the genre. Gender in horror often defines how monsters are read. Male villains embody control and violence, while female monsters are linked to seduction or corruption. Pennywise defies all of that. True human. Pennywise isn't a he or a she. It is an it. A timeless cosmic predator whose nature is so alien that our language simply breaks down trying to define it. The clown was just the first and simplest of its many lies. And that might be the scariest thing of all. But what do you find more terrifying? The creepy clown, the egg-laying spider, or the dark cosmic hell thing? Let us know in the comments below. And if you want more explorations into your favorite horror stories, make sure you're subscribed. Thanks for watching, and remember, no matter how deep and dark we get with these dives,
we'll float down here. Yes, we do.
See you next time.